And the 2018 midterm election is only 2 days away. To make sure you're prepared when you head to the polls, we have an extra look at what you need to know about the propositions on this year's ballot.
And that's why 23 ABC's Scott Sheehan is in the Live Center with more. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Emma. Faven, that's right. So there are 11 propositions or props on this year's ballot, which ask a simple yes or no vote. That's it. So starting at the top, we got Proposition 1. And that is a housing and veteran loan proposition. A yes vote supports a measure that would give $4 billion to housing-related programs, loans, and projects to help veterans find affordable housing, while a no would vote to oppose the measure that would give $4 billion to housing-related programs for veterans. So now, moving on to Proposition 2. Proposition 2 is a housing program for people with mental illness. A yes vote would allow the state to use existing county money earmarked for mental illness to help pay for people for housing for those with mental illness that are currently homeless. Now, a no vote would prevent the state from using that money for mental illness for housing and would then depend on a future court decision to see what the state can do. So moving on. You've probably heard a lot about this one. This is Proposition 3. It's the one talking about the water and public water infrastructure. A yes vote means the state can take out a nearly $9 billion bond to fund various water infrastructure and environmental projects. Now, interest on that bond would eventually cost the state $16 billion. A no vote would oppose the state spending the $16 billion to fund public water infrastructure and environmental projects. Now, if you want to know more about this, all you need to go is to our 23 ABC Facebook page. Go up in the top, there is Democracy 2018. And if you scroll down, you can find what you need to know on the upcoming 2018 general election. And we have more information about those propositions a little bit later in the show. Reporting, Scott Sheehan, 23 ABC News.